Welcome back, everyone. Let's talk about a brand new project that I'm going to be rolling in. This is the Clue Special Edition 4, created by Stephanie, who is in the Fantastic Ladies collabs, is also on YouTube as Just Another Steph. I'll try to tag her down below. So with this, again, it's the 4th edition, 4th time around. So Stephanie has a video that explains it a lot better. So I'm just going to give my best go of giving you some of the guidelines. So if you're familiar with the Clue game, there's suspects, weapons, and rooms that you have to try to guess of who did the murder, who did the crime. And so with this, the way that you're able to get a valid guess is you have to get a certain amount of uses for the product. And then you need a product from each category. So a suspect, a weapon, a room, to then submit. And then Stephanie will let you know which one of the things is not valid. So, okay. For this project, it actually started on June 9th. I was busy getting married and whatnot, and so I was not able to start then. So we'll see how much I can actually get through until the next update, but I've got prompts over here that I'm going to be reading off of. For the prompts, I don't have products paired up with each one of them just yet. That I think will come with time. So what I think I'm going to do, the products that I was able to pair quickly with a prompt, I'm just going to go for those. Take my 20-sided die, roll to see what it says, and then just choose which one I think might be most doable. So I'm going to jump right in. The first couple products that I have will be out of my Morphe and Nyan Fierce Fairy Tale palette, which is also part of my Pan for Seasons. For the suspects, I have Colonel Mustard. I have this Chai Latte color right here. And let's roll for 6. So that will be 6 uses until it can be a valid guess. Okay, we're gonna go to Miss White. This is my beige color and 5 uses. Oh, if I did not make it clear, but the Colonel Mustard was meant to be a yellow product. Mrs. White, something that is white. So this one's kind of blue, but when you put it on the skin, it's more of a white cast, silverish. Okay, next one is Mr. Green, a green product. I've got my 90s Thriller right here. Take a roll. We've got 7. Weird that we are all in the same, all right next to each other. Okay, next one we have Mrs. Peacock, which is a blue. This will be my Barley Duck right here. There's a different number. Here's a 12. Okay, we're gonna switch it up to my Professor Plum. This is purple. This will be in my Elmar Cosmetics Spanglish. This will be my Guau. This purple color, if you can see it. This is part of my 50 Shades of Blue. I have that one in there. So with that, we'll do my roll. 20. Wow, okay. So I think I'm gonna stick with the lower ones. I'm not feeling all ambitious because I have less time. So I'm going to be doing the Colonel Mustard, the Mr. White or Mrs. White and Mr. Green. So that'll all be out of this palette. Okay, and I don't know if I'm going to keep those products in for next round. We'll just see how I feel. But all right, next one we have for the weapons. I've got candlestick, which needs a silver or gold packaging, silver. And so I have just in here that I can use any of the products. I might make that specific to the blue ones just so I can get more use on that, but we'll see. I've got 4. That's pretty doable. With the 4, I might just keep it to the blue, but we'll come back to that. I'm gonna skip the next 2 prompts. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Next we have is a lead pipe or something that's discontinued. I have this Trace Luce Beauty. This is a compact for color, which is Beautiful Bella. So for this one, 16. All right, and actually this is the last weapon that we have. A wrench, something difficult to open or close. Clearly, this is why. Okay, got it. So with this one, I have the Lovecraft Beauty eyeshadow trio with the Raven Roll. This is also part of my 50 Shades of Blue because, as you can see, I've got a blue shadow in there. This will also be for any of the shadows in here. So let's go ahead and give it a roll. A 7. Okay, so for the weapons, it will be my candlestick, lead pipe, and wrench, which will be these 3. So let's flip it over to the rooms. So the first one we have is the ballroom. So this is something musical. For this one, I chose the Balm, or this Meet Matrimony. This one I did because of weddings typically have music and dances. So for this one, a 7. That's suspicious in the same role as last time, but we'll just go with it. Okay. The next one I have is the billiard room. And so this is, you're supposed to roll a magic 8-ball for it to decide if you're going to pan it or not. I think I'm going to roll a die, and if I get an even, it will be not to pan. If I get an odd, it will be to pan. So just looking, I do have more odds. So we'll see. We'll see what the next one comes to be. But for that, I have Silence up here back in my Morphe and Nyan palette. The Silence one here, the one with the biggest pan. I figured this would be the most, like, I would actually try my best to pan it in that time, where nothing else would seem possible. So we'll see. Giving this a roll. Remember, if it's even, I do not pan it. If it's odd, then I will pan. 6. So I will not pan it. But let's just see. I'm not really sure how this one was intended to work, but I'm just going to keep this Silence in here for 11 uses. Oops. Okay. Next one I have is the conservatory, or something that makes you look younger, allegedly. So with this one, instead of taking it as, like, I don't know, beauty standards younger, I'm going to do, I think pink is something that makes me look more juvenile. And so I've got my Nyan cat, which I think Nyan cat was like, isn't that the cat that has the like Pop-Tart and rainbow, or was my childhood a fever dream? So I don't know. But anyways, I've got that Nyan cat that I'm going to use for the conservatory. or 12 uses, right, okay. Next we're jumping to the haul, which is the first type of product you used. I think likely my first product I probably used when I was young was probably eyeshadow. So again, sticking with this, I'm gonna do probably this lighter pink, pink purple, which is Strange, which is my other pan down here, and I've got one. Beautiful, very doable. So we'll see if I keep that one or not. All right, next one, the Lounge, something comfortable to wear. I love this violet flame in here, and so with this one, it'll be super easy to get some use on. Let's see what we got. A 7. Cool. Okay, the next one we have is the Study, something you would wear to work. So I'm doing this balm, this day to night eyeshadow. Is it an eyeshadow? I'm gonna put that back in. Didn't realize that came out. There you go. Now you can see it. A very beautiful shade, which I think I can use in a lot of different ways. So let's get some roll. 4 times. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the ballroom, which was Meet Matrimony. I think I might do easy or hard, easy or hard. I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna pass on this one because I still have my For the Love of Pan product that's kind of a bronzy looking shade. So I think I'm gonna focus on my Silence. This one in here, trying to get some use on it. And then I think I'll do the Violet Flame. So I'm not going to do Strange, which would be 1 use and so easy, but I think I'm going to try to do this shade. So okay, just to recap as a whole, the suspects will be Colonel Mustard, Mrs. White, and Mr. Green. The weapons will be the candlestick, the lead pipe, and the wrench. And then the ballroom, billiard room, and lounge will be the rooms that I focus on. So, as mentioned, I have products paired to them. I think the next time I update, depending on where I'm at, I might be able to switch some of my focus for them, but we'll give it a try. So I'm gonna get to work and start using these, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, take care. Bye.